Hi friends, here we are going to see some more example of definite integral using beta function. So first example is integration 0 to pi by 2 square root of tan theta d theta. So we know that tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta. So this integral will become integration 0 to pi by 2 sin theta upon cos theta raised to 1 by 2 d theta. Therefore the power of sin is 1 by 2 and the power of cos is minus 1 by 2 since cos is in the denominator. Therefore this integral becomes integration 0 to pi by 2 sin theta raised to 1 by 2 cos theta raised to minus 1 by 2 d theta. And we know that integration 0 to pi by 2 sin theta raised to p into cos theta raised to q d theta, this is equal to 1 by 2 beta of p plus 1 by 2 comma q plus 1 by 2. So using this formula, this integral becomes 1 by 2 beta of 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by 2, that is 3 by 4 comma minus 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by 2, that is 1 by 4. Therefore the value of this integral is 1 by 2 beta of 3 by 4 comma 1 by 4. Again, by using the relationship between beta and gamma, we have beta of 3 by 4 comma 1 by 4 equal to gamma 3 by 4 into gamma 1 by 4 upon gamma of 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4, that is gamma of 1, and gamma of 1 is 0 factorial and 0 factorial is 1. Now we will find the value of gamma 3 by 4 into gamma 1 by 4 by using duplication formula for gamma function, that is 2 raised to m minus 1 into gamma m plus 1 by 2, this is equal to square root of pi into gamma 2m. So we will put m equal to 1 by 4. So we will get 2 raised to 2 into 1 by 4 minus 1. So 2 into 1 by 4 is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 minus 1 is minus 1 by 2. So 2 raised to minus 1 by 2 into gamma m, that is gamma 1 by 4 into gamma m plus 1 by 2, that is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2, this is 3 by 4. So gamma 3 by 4, this is equal to square root of pi into gamma of 2 into 1 by 4, that is gamma 1 by 2, and gamma 1 by 2 is square root of pi. So this square root of pi and this square root of pi, so we will get pi. And if we take 2 raised to minus 1 by 2 to this side, it will become 2 raised to 1 by 2, and 2 raised to 1 by 2 is root 2. Therefore the value of gamma 1 by 4 into gamma 3 by 4 is equal to square root of 2 into pi. So if we use this value in this, we get pi upon root 2, since the value of gamma 3 by 4 into gamma 1 by 4 is square root of 2 pi. So the value of integral, that is integration 0 to pi by 2 square root of tan theta is equal to pi upon root 2. Now next example is integration 0 to infinity 1 upon 1 plus x raised to 4 dx. Now we will put x square equal to tan theta. So this implies x will be tan theta raised to 1 by 2, that is square root of tan theta. So on differentiating, we get dx equal to derivative of tan theta raised to 1 by 2, that is 1 by 2 tan theta raised to minus 1 by 2 into derivative of tan theta, that is sec square theta d theta. Also when x is 0, tan theta will be 0, so theta will be 0, and when x tends to infinity, when x approaches infinity, tan theta approaches infinity. This implies theta will approach to pi by 2. Therefore the limit changes from 0 to pi by 2. Therefore this integral becomes integration 0 to pi by 2 1 upon 1 plus x raised to 4. Now x square is tan theta, so x raised to 4 will be tan square theta, and we know that 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta. Therefore this is equal to 1 upon sec square theta into dx. The value of dx is this one, that is 1 by 2 tan theta raised to minus 1 by 2 sec square theta d theta. Now this sec square theta get cancelled. Therefore this integral reduces to 1 by 2 that is this 1 by 2, and we know that tan theta is sine upon cos. Therefore, the value of integral will be 1 by 2 integration 0 to pi by 2 sine theta raised to minus 1 by 2 cos theta raised to 1 by 2. Since the power of tan theta is minus 1 by 2, therefore the power of sine will be minus 1 by 2 and the power of cos will be plus 1 by 2 since cos is in the denominator. Therefore, we have 1 by 2 integration 0 to pi by 2 sine theta raised to minus 1 by 2 cos theta raised to 1 by 2 d theta. Therefore, by this integral, that is integration 0 to pi by 2 sine p theta cos q theta d theta, this is equal to 1 by 2 beta of p plus 1 by 2 comma q plus 1 by 2. Therefore, the value of this integral is 1 by 2 beta of minus 1 by 2 plus 1, that is 1 by 2 divided by 2, that is 1 by 4 comma q plus 1 by 2, that is 1 by 2 plus 1, that is 3 by 2 divided by 2, that is 3 by 4. Therefore, this value is equal to 1 by 4, and by relationship between beta and gamma, this is equal to gamma 1 by 4 into gamma 3 by 4 upon gamma 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4, that is gamma 1. And again, using the value of gamma 1 by 4 into gamma 3 by 4, that is root 2 into pi, we get this value is equal to pi upon 2 root 2. Therefore, the value of this integral, that is integration 0 to infinity 1 upon 1 plus x raised to 4 dx, is equal to pi upon 2 root 2. Now next example is integration a to b x minus a raised to m b minus x raised to n dx. Now here we are going to put x minus a equal to b minus a into t. So on differentiating, we get dx equal to b minus a dt. Now we will find b minus x. So b minus x is equal to, now from this the value of x will be a plus b minus a into t. Therefore, b minus x will be b minus a plus b minus a into t. So this implies b minus a minus b minus a into t, and if you take b minus a common, we get b minus a into 1 minus t. Therefore, b minus x is equal to b minus a into 1 minus t, and the value of x minus a is b minus a into t. Now check the limits. When x is equal to a minus a will be 0, so this implies t will be 0. And when x is equal to b, this b minus a will get cancelled and t will be 1. Therefore, the value of this integral will be integration 0 to 1 x minus a raised to m, that is b minus a into t raised to m, into b minus x raised to n, that is b minus a into 1 minus t whole raised to n, into dx, and dx is b minus a into dt. Therefore, this integral will become integration 0 to 1 b minus a raised to m t raised to m b minus a raised to n 1 minus t raised to n into b minus a dt. Here the power of b minus a is m, this is n, and this is 1. So we will take this common, that is b minus a raised to m plus n plus 1, and the remaining integral will be integration 0 to 1 t raised to m 1 minus t raised to n dt. And by definition of beta, this is equal to beta of m plus 1 comma n plus 1. Therefore, the value of this integral is equal to b minus a raised to m plus n plus 1 into beta of m plus 1 comma n plus 1.